Hey, it's me, Marie. I'm wearing Little Mermaid socks. Let's make a video. So I received recently a request for a makeup tutorial, and I have to start this out by saying that I am not a beauty professional at all. I'm just someone who enjoys makeup, and I have a lot of it, and I like to play around with it. This is an everyday look that I would do on an everyday normal school or work day. I probably wouldn't do everything I'm going to show you today. I would leave out, you know, like eyeliner or highlighter, or just do a tinted chapstick instead of lipstick, you know, something like that. So there are ways that you can take this look and make it more suitable for every day, or if you're in a time crunch or whatever. But this is a basic makeup look for me, just from things I have taught myself or learned from the internet. And I have really simple tools. I don't have any professional brushes or anything. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I do my makeup. Start by applying my moisturizer, which is Simple's Replenishing Moisturizer. And I'm just gonna take that and rub it all over my face and a little bit down my neck. And next I'm going to apply my primer, which is e.l.f.'s Mineral Primer. I really recommend this one because it's not too oily, but it also keeps my skin hydrated. So now I'm going to put on my foundation, which is Sephora's 10-Hour Wear Perfection Foundation in medium 26. And I'm going to use my Beauty Blender. Once I have that, I'm going to use my ColourPop concealer in medium 28, and I'm just going to put that under my eyes and on spots that I want to highlight a little bit. And I'm going to use my silicone beauty blender for my concealer, which I really recommend because it doesn't absorb as much product as the sponge beauty blenders. Now that my skin is pretty much covered, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows, and I'm going to use my NYX eyebrow pencil in dark brown. This is my favorite and it's pretty cheap. So I start by outlining the bottom line of where I want my brow to be, and then I fill it in from there, and I fill in the arch a little bit darker than the inner parts of my eyebrow, and then I use the brush tip to just smooth it out a little bit. Next, I'm going to use these brushes that I got off of Amazon and my concealer to outline the brows. So I'm going to put some on my concealer brush and just sort of draw a line underneath my brow to help define it. Now I'm going to start on my eyeshadow. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. crease brush and my ColourPop pressed powder shadow in Labyrinth. And I'm just going to go in there and give my whole eyelid a little bit of color. Then I'm going to go in with a darker shade, which I'm using ColourPop's Going Steady, also in the pressed powder shadow. And I'm going to use the same brush and just define my crease a little bit. Now I'm going to use my concealer and my concealer brush again. And what I'm going to do is just put the concealer all over the eyelid. And what I'm doing with this is creating a cut crease. So now that that's done, I'm going to go in with another brush, and I'm going to use my Blushed Nudes palette. It's this shimmery brown color, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid wherever the concealer is. Next, I'm going to take my Super Shock shadow in Bubbly from ColourPop. I'm going to use a smaller brush and apply that where I want a little bit more color and a little bit more shimmer, so in the center of the eyelid. Now I'm going to go back in with my crease brush and my darker eyeshadow color, and I'm going to put some of that color in the outer and inner corners of my eyelids. I'm going to go back in with the Bubbly Super Shock shadow and put it on my lower lid. And now I'm going to use eyeliner. And what I like to use is Kat Von D's ink liner, which has a felt tip. So I'm going to go out from my lower lid first. and then from my top lid to create a point. And then I'm gonna fill it in. I'm going to take it from the middle of my eyelid out to the point to create a unified line across my eye. So now that my eyeliner's done, I'm going to move on to mascara. I'm using the Rocket Volume Express Maybelline, and I'm just gonna sort of blink it onto my eyes. So now I'm going to move on to blush, and I'm using Milani's Romantic Rose and just a large blush brush that I have. And I'm going to apply it in upward strokes and a little bit on my nose as well. Now I'm going to use ColourPop's My Little Pony pink brushes, and I'm going to use my fan brush to apply my highlighter, which is ColourPop's Flexitarian Super Shock Highlighter. This is my favorite highlighter. It is great if you want a really bright pop. So I'm going to apply it on my cheekbones, under my brow bone, and a little bit on my Cupid's bow on my lip. And then I'm going to take a smaller eyeshadow brush and go in with the same highlighter on the inner corners of my eye. Now I'm going to use my setting powder, which is ColourPop's Banana Setting Powder. And I'm just gonna put that on my face to help set my makeup. Now I'm using Wet n Wild Plumberry Lip Crayon. And I'm just gonna outline my lips with that a little bit. Once I finish with that, I'm going to go in with a lipstick, and I'm using NYX's Soft Matte Lip Cream in Budapest. And I'm gonna take a little bit of that and just put it on my lips and then rub them together to create an even color. Now I'm going to go in with my Victoria's Secret lip gloss and just put a little bit in the center of my lips. Gonna finish it off with NYX's Matte Finish Setting Spray. And that's it. Alright, I hope you guys liked that video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment and a subscribe. Make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss when I post. And if you would like me to do other makeup looks, please let me know in the comments. This is definitely just a very me look with all the pink eyeshadow and the very simple lipstick. But I could attempt other looks if you guys are interested. So leave a comment and let me know. Bye!